Start. Dim.
Hello again, this is BGFH. Welcome back to Illegally Cited, and I'm back here today for another iOS accessible game video. And the one I want to show you today is called Codename Cygnus. Not sickness, but Codename Cygnus. And we'll get into it here. Basically what this game is it's like an audio drama, like an audio radio drama, where you are an agent, secret agent, and you're trying to basically complete different missions. And this game originally started out on Kickstarter, and I actually found out about it through a tweet from a mainstream, one of the mainstream websites. They thought it sounded really kind of cool.
Mission 001.
And I thought that, well, you know, this actually sounds really kind of interesting, not just from a gameplay, you know, or, you know, kind of a unique game perspective, but also if it's all audio, let's make sure this is VoiceOver accessible. So I looked into the Kickstarter and actually emailed the developer. I said, hey, have you guys thought about VoiceOver accessibility? And he's like, yeah, actually we have. And we've actually looked into, we've already got it working mostly with VoiceOver, and by the time it ships, it should work. And it does. So, let's get started. Across the bottom we have tabs, just like we do in a lot of our apps.
Selected. Episodes.
Episodes. This is where we choose our missions and episodes that we got.
Store. Tab.
Store.
2 of 4.
This is where, if I put this on a new device, I can restore some purchases. I can purchase new missions as they become available if I don't already own them, and that kind of thing.
Profile. Tab.
Profile.
3 of 4.
This just tells you like how many missions you've beat, how, you know, what your kind of stats are, how you chose to handle things, you know, statistics basically. And then you have info, which is like your help and support and things like that. So I don't want to spend too much time in there because I want to get through the preview episode in the time limit that I am allotted with this recording app. So we're going to jump right in, and we're on the
selected
episode screen. Now, as a Kickstarter backer, I got the tier that I paid for. I got full access to Mission 1. So you can get the app for free, and you get the prologue for free to get a taste of it. And then I think you can buy each little piece, each little episode piecemeal, but you can buy it also like a season pass. So you can get the first season for some price. I think it's like $7 or something, but which seems kind of expensive, especially for an iOS game. But they do have a lot of high-quality voice talent in here. Can't remember all the names, but they do a really good job with audio design. So, and again, I would recommend playing this with headphones for the best experience.
Prologue button. Mission 001.
Mission 1, which is essentially, think of it like a TV season.
0 prologue button.
And I can just keep going.
1 art show button. 2 Neptune's Lair button. 3 consulate button. 4 Lazarus Awakens button.
So, not all, and just like a radio drama, not all the episodes are out. You know, they're not going to release them all right away. So you pay for the season, and you get the episodes as they are released. And currently the last couple episodes
0 prologue button.
Are not available. So let's jump right into the prologue so you can guys get an idea of what this is like. Now, also keep in mind, the way this game plays...
Extract yourself from the Krasnov mission.
It's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure. You know, you basically are given a couple of choices. And you can either use buttons on the screen, which I would really recommend if you were a VoiceOver user because it'll work better. Or if you weren't using VoiceOver, you could give it voice commands. And you can, there's an option while you're playing, you can toggle voice commands on and off.
Replay.
So we're going to replay this mission so you can hear it.
Alert. Warning. If you restart this episode, all saved progress beyond this episode will be erased.
Yes, okay, it will.
Cancel. Continue.
All right, let's go.
Prologue.
Is your earpiece working properly, Agent? I believe we lost you for a moment. Don't disturb your cover at the card table, but please acknowledge that you can hear me. Request 2 cards this turn. Say 2.
2. Button.
You
2.
are good,
Dim.
friend, but not good enough for the likes of
Prologue.
Markovich Krasnov.
Monsieur Krasnov raises 50,000.
This is too much for me.
Armano Tomasi folds. Excusez-moi, it is your turn, Parker. Are you in or out?
I see no point in you folding with a full house, aces high. You could call the bet with a focused move, or instead raise if you're feeling impulsive. Are you focused or impulsive?
Okay, so a couple of other quick
Focus
things I want to
button.
bring up. Like I said, we have our choices here. I can just go to the button and choose it. I can be impulsive or focused.
Button. Episode selection.
I have
button.
that.
Selected. Pause.
I have
button.
a pause button.
Voice recognition off. Dimmed.
There's my
button.
toggle for voice recognition.
Replay audio. Button.
And I can replay audio, and then there's a slider that shows you the progress of your current audio file. Now, also keep in mind that after I click one of these buttons or I tap one of these buttons, I typically use the 2-finger single tap button to shut up VoiceOver because it does like to speak some of the buttons that get focused on after you make your choice. So I want to hear the whole game audio better.
Impulsive. Button.
So I will do that. I'm going to be impulsive today.
Impulsive. Dimmed.
Captain Parker sees 50,000 and raises another 50,000. Back to Monsieur Krasnov.
Governor!
Monsieur Krasnov folds.
Very well done, Agent. Perhaps you should compound your win with a flirtatious joke to a tablemate. There's the German player to your left, Lizette Schaefer. If you prefer to flirt with a gentleman, Mr. Armano Tomasi is the Italian to your right. Will it be lady or gentleman?
Lady. Button. Lady. Dimmed.
Such a clever
Pause.
bond with
Button.
Unbelievably light spirits. Your confidence must make you extremely memorable to all the women you meet.
Though I'm sure your amorous involvements would no doubt entertain me, I'm afraid we'll need to cut things short. I'm connecting you with Alexander at Cygnus HQ.
We're extracting you from the Parker cover immediately by order of Director Matthews. You're needed elsewhere for a crisis situation. To acknowledge that you heard these details, say, continue.
Continue.
Krasnov
Continue.
will not
Dimmed.
take it well if you cash out now. He's also not one to
Prologue.
reflect insincerity or excuses. To make a bold move, you can claim the competition is too weak to continue playing.
On the other hand, a more secretive option is simply to make an excuse and cash out. Bold or secretive.
Well, we've been impulsive so
Bold
far. Let's be
button.
bold. Yeah, why not?
Only one who cheats
Bold.
would depart
Dimmed.
after such a payout. Even now,
Prologue.
here I am on to you. Speak the truth, Parker.
Great. Now he considers you a cheater. Make a charismatic joke about needing to leave for a hot date, or instead make a hostile counter-accusation to stand your ground and accuse him of cheating. Charismatic or hostile?
I don't think he's going to go for charismatic.
Button. Hostile.
So
Button.
we'll get in his grill.
You think you can get
Hostile.
away with insults?
Dimmed.
No one dares to accuse me.
Pause.
You are the cheater.
My dear Vasi, I think that wagging tongue begs to be cut out.
What are you two doing? Put those away.
Now, Fraulein, what shall we do with our friend Parker?
Get down, Agent. Down!
Alrighty.
Down.
Down it
Dimmed.
is.
Careful. I want
Prologue.
Parker alive.
Keep crawling, Agent. Get behind the bar. Keep your head down. They're getting closer, Agent. You have two options. Be athletic and disarm one as they near you, or take a clever approach and toss a lighter into that puddle of alcohol. Athletic or clever?
Ah, later sounds fun.
Athlete. Clever. Button. Clever. Dimmed. Pause. Button.
Yes.
That worked perfectly. Seems you took out Schaefer.
A more formidable opponent than I expected. Do not think this is the end, Parker. We shall play again.
Your best exit
All
is
right.
the window, Agent. You're 2 stories up, but there's an awning for a tobacco shop to break your fall. When you're ready, jump.
Alright.
Jump. Dimmed.
Trying to speed this along.
Prologue.
I knew those stories about you were true. That was amazing, Agent. But there's no time to waste. We have a hostage crisis for you to handle, and I'll brief you in transit. Your driver will arrive at your location for extraction in 3, 2, 1...
Alright, complete with some nice James Bond classical style music. Pretty sweet. So there is the prologue of Codename Cygnus. And it kind of just wraps up there. It'll give you a little bit of a, lead into the next episode as to, here's a quick little text preview of a couple words.
Prologue.
But we're going to pop back to my recording app and hope I didn't go over 15 minutes.
X-Wrap.
Perfect.
Ready.
Alright, so, yeah, sorry I had to end it a little bit abruptly. But I did try to record this one other time and ended up going over my 15 minutes, which, for some reason, my phone will not upload. So, yeah, that is kind of a quick look at Codename Cygnus, available for iOS right now. At least part of it is. Like I said, the way this works is you download the app for free, and you're given that prologue to try out, which we just played through. And then you are given the choice to purchase by episode or by season, I believe. Like I said, as a Kickstarter, I just got the first season. Currently, I believe they have like the first 3 or 4 episodes available. And so I'm still waiting on the last couple for the first season or the first mission. And I gotta say, like I said, the gameplay really isn't all that complicated. It's like a, kind of a glorified text adventure. But I think the whole audio behind it, the whole audio drama kind of thing, and they do a really good job in that department. So I think that's really what sells it for me, is that it's just voice acted. You got some, sound effects and stuff there, and they do a pretty good job. So, that is, and it's fully accessible to VoiceOver. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. That is Codename Cygnus, or Codename Cygnus. I just did it now. Available now, so check it out. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later.